Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Command the Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time viewing the channel, please do click that like and subscribe button below. It would be really appreciated. That extra sub builds the confidence, builds the channel. So let's talk about the goalkeeper situation at Celtic. Potentially three keepers the club could be looking at. I'm going to be honest with you. The chances of getting these keepers, time will tell. Time will tell. If the club is ambitious about replacing Joe Hart at the best factor and thinking to the future, we need to go out and actually buy a decent keeper. Not a cheap option. Someone that actually has a bit of pedigree, has a decent CV, and maybe plays for his country in goals as well. So let's talk about three international keepers that could be Celtic's next number one. First of all, Joe Wow. Joe Wow plays for Ulsan Hyundai in the K-League. He's 6'3". He's been capped for South Korea 19 times. He has a pedigree playing in the Olympics for them, playing in the Asian Games, playing in the World Cup, and he won the last K-League last season. Interesting times because I've never heard of this guy before. Maybe I've seen him play for South Korea, but I've never heard of him. Never put a blind eye say, who is this guy? The reason why I'm bringing this guy up on the channel is because I was going through Instagram yesterday and he posted a picture of his missus and his two kids in Celtic strips. Is that a hint? Is that a hint that he could be on his way to Glasgow? Because Celtic have been active in the K-League in the last couple of years, getting O, getting Kwan, getting Yang, and then we're linked with another defensive midfielder as well, which I spoke about on the channel this week. So could it be the next arrival be a goalkeeper? It's an interesting time. He's 32 years of age, and some people might say we need to kind of go for younger keepers, which I agree, which is maybe 25 to 28. But I will not be surprised with Celtic because the K-League is about to come to a climax in December, and his contract is up soon as well. So it could be a case that Celtic will go out and get him. Interesting times. Market value of 600 grand. So international keeper, quite physical, decent with the feet, decent with the ball at his feet, which most keepers should be. So let's talk about the next one. This guy has pedigree. This guy is market value at 5 million. His contract is up in June. It is Andriy Lunin that plays for Real Madrid. He's played 18 times for Real Madrid in the last 4 years. He's not going to get ahead of Courtois, let's be honest. But it could be a situation where Real Madrid might sign David De Gea because he's a free agent since he left Manchester United. They may look forward to replacing Courtois and go with De Gea. It's an interesting one. It's happened before in the past, but regards to Andriy, Ukrainian number one, being capped for Ukraine 19 times. He's won a Champions League, he's won a La Liga, he's won a Copa del Rey, he's won a FIFA Club World Cup, he's won a Super Cup. Pedigree in there. We need to sign this guy. Simple as that. He's worked with really good keepers, he's worked with some world-class players and an elite manager like Carlo Ancelotti. It's a no-brainer. Celtic should go out and spend 7 million on this guy. He's only 24 years of age, folks. It's a no-brainer. I hope we go out and get Andriy Lunin big time because I'm sure there's going to be attraction from Premier League teams, for other clubs as well from different leagues. But Celtic can offer him Champions League football if we win the league or if we qualify as well. So that's the next one there. Caoimhin Kelleher, I've spoke about him many times on the channel. Irish international, currently injured at the moment, didn't feature in Stephen Kenny's squad because he picked up a knee injury. He had to get 12 stitches in his knee, reportedly, and he's played a couple of Europa League and Carabao games for Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp likes him. He is a big fan of him. He's been at the club since 2015 and he has a couple of caps for Ireland, but he wants first team football. Are Liverpool going to let him go with 2 years left on his deal? It's an interesting one. I think Celtic would need to splash out and get this guy because he is a Cork boy. He knows what the crack with Celtic is, and he's playing the Champions League, he's playing the Premier League, he's won cups, FA Cups and Carabao Cups, he's won the Champions League. So I think Celtic need to be ambitious about replacing Joe Hart, and Caoimhin won't be a bad shout. He's in his mid-20s. At the end of the day, he wants to play first team football. But out of the three keepers, at this moment in time, probably Celtic are probably going to go with the cheap option, as they usually do, and they probably go with the K-League keeper, as I said, Joe Wow. So let me know in the comments. Do subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you all soon. Hell.